Okay, according to this, I am live. According to this, I am not. Hi, everyone. This is BremSter, and yeah, the plan is for me to do some more Everspace 2. This is not going to be the only game I play, but it's new, and you know what they say about boys and their new toys. So that's absolutely what I am doing here. So, yeah, what else? I'm going to load this one up. So let's pick this up where I left off. So end of stream 3. Now, interestingly enough, it's keeping these. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to keep. I'm hoping a lot. So there was the manual save at the end. There's a bunch of auto saves, which I quite like. And if I can keep these end of stream saves, even if I can find out where the save folder is and put them off, that would be kind of cool. I almost wish I'd been able to do something like that in Cyberpunk 2077. So scraps and spares. So what was I in the middle of? Scraps and spares is... Oh, that's the main quest I'm on, I think. So it's the only thing I've got at the moment. So I'm level 6 and it's a level 5 quest. I did put it off because... So let's actually go and do that now. So we want to go here. Now... Does this think that there's an obstacle in the way for me jumping to warp? Obstacle detected. So maybe I need to go out here. And then I can maybe jump. Now, one thing I did want to talk about, and I may as well do it at the start of the stream, is game developers seem to do, because I think most of them have this weird concept of what difficult...
Can't say that I missed you.
They've got this weird concept of, I think, what they think difficulty should be. They don't actually think about what difficulty could be. So they go, okay, here's the...
Nifty station is under attack.
Main hub? Come in, main hub. We are in a bit of a pickle here. Please send... Oh, who am I kidding? Rotti, Agneta, everyone. We're doing this alone, people.
Hey, need help?
Oh, thanks, Saul. Reinforcements. And just in the nick of time, these
After
scoundrels
this.
are pummeling us.
All right, here we go.
I'm falling back to regroup. Steady now, Dennings. Take aim before you... Ah, yes, that's much better.
There he is.
4 bags of crisps to whomever gets me that scout. Make it 5 bags. And a bottle of port. Can't go wrong with a decent strafe, eh, Agneta? Jennings, aren't you forgetting something? Ah, my mistake. Carry on. I'll be first to shoot. Oh, fancy that. Bullseye! Excellent shot, Rotti. Sheer brilliance. Keep it up, everyone. There is a fair chance we're going to win this. Well done, you lot. I can see the sky again. Carry on scouting the perimeter while I have a chat with our visitor. Sir, if you don't mind docking here, I'd like to have a word.
After this. I should have realised there was going to be a... I'm going to eat some crisp. I should not be eating on
coming
stream.
this close to G&B turf.
Indeed. Say, you look familiar. You've been here before?
No, I'm a wingman from Alcyone Station. We had a bit of server trouble, so I was ordered to come here and get a fresh batch of jump keys.
So you weren't sent as reinforcement? Oh, those blasted bureaucrats. There is a tandem squad of outlaws at our doorstep, and all management cares about is a fresh batch of jump keys. I'm sorry to inform you, but you were sent on a fool's errand. The only keys we were given are reserved for my own people.
There are none left?
None whatsoever.
Not even if I was to take care of your outlaw problem?
Well, in that case, I might be able to think of something. Before you leave, have a look at our ship loadout. There may be something that catches your eye.
Ship dealer. Ship dealer. Well, I can't afford any of them. Well. So what is my ship? I've got a Nemesis Nemesis B8. I. Now this is a Nemesis B8i Plus. Ah, so I could get an Interceptor, which would have more armor, less hull, and a lot less shield. Okay, slower but more handling. More primary weapon slots. More secondary weapon slots. What is this? This is consumable slots, I think. And the Vindicator is slower and worse at handling. So this is a cargo ship. I don't think I want to buy any of those just yet. Oh, but I can take jobs on. Oh. Ah, crikey. I've got spots in my eyes, which, again, something happens as you get older, and what I wanted to talk about with difficulty. But these are level 6 quests. Now, does this mean that with the hangar that you would potentially have more than one ship available? Now, none of this stuff actually is in really normal demand in the current system. As I said, solar panels are cheap. I don't think I'm up to wanting to buy anything at this point. But I was just given a quest. So if I go to missions, clear the crystal caverns of raiders and clear the desert mine of raiders. Okay, so let's give that a try.
My tech advisor transferred data concerning 2 nearby mines, each harboring about half a dozen rapscallions.
Got it. Just leave it to me.
Wonderful, and Godspeed.
So what devs don't think about when they think about difficulty is they say, oh, here's the difficulty I want it to be, and everyone will just want things to be a bit easier in combat. And it's like, well, that's not the
Looks
truth.
like they made themselves at home here. They even had time to put up a missile silo.
So, because different people have different problems with different styles of play, what you might want with difficulty, and I was thinking about this with Cyberpunk as well, what you might want to do is you might want to be able to say, for like those timed asteroid missions, you might want to be able to turn around and say, okay, I want the normal difficulty on ships. I want them on combat. I might want I might
I
want
think I got them all.
the
Let's check the other cave.
but I might want those timed missions because my flying is off because of my spatial issues, where if the screen gets too much movement, it just gets a bit blurry for me, which is the issue, one of the issues I have. I might want those timed missions. I may want a 50% bonus on time, or even a 100% bonus on time. Or even if I'm too bad at it, my reflexes are too shot because my hands are hurting that day, because starting to get old, starting to get some arthritis in them, I might want an infinite. Just give me infinite time on them. I'm not hurting anyone. There's no ladders involved in this game. Just give it to me. And similar with, as I said, I was thinking about this with another game I was playing, but why not? And then I could turn around and say, rather than make everything easier, just tune up the things you want. I mean, this game's got all sorts of mechanics. They can obviously tune everything because you can get an item which will then, make all these modifications. Why not give you a difficulty slider so you can adjust the bits of the game that are relevant to you? So you might turn around and say, actually, I want to be able to take a bit more, but I don't want to be able to hit harder. I want to have to do the same number of shots as everyone else, but I want to just not die as much because I know my reflexes are down. I may turn around and say, I may turn around and say, I may want, to tune different levels. Like with, I haven't seen so much of this game that I can probably make an exact call as to what those might be yet. But I may want the handling to be a little bit better. I may want the auto targeting. Does seem to be something I might be able to adjust. But you might want to be able to fine tune different aspects of the game based on your personal situations. I may want there to be, slightly larger targeting reticules based on the fact that you may have vision problems. You may have color blindness issues. Now, there was colorblind coding in this, which I noticed. So thanks, guys. Phenomenal job. I really do appreciate it. But
Great, a detonator drone. I don't like where this is going.
I don't know what you mean by a detonator drone, and I'm not seeing it. So thanks for and this is the thing, you're calling it out and you're assuming I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm not seeing it. So
Whoever invented these things.
maybe I want to have, for visibility's sake, I want to put a border around those little those little icons so that they're more visible, because grey on grey is nearly invisible to me. Magnetic repulsor. You know, there's all sorts of stuff like that that you could do with difficulty sliders that don't require you to just adjust, oh, you're playing on easy mode. Now, you could turn around and say, okay, if you adjust this too much, then your difficulty is considered easy, and if you adjust this, then your difficulty is adjusted up. But someone may turn around and say, you know what, I actually want this part of the game to be harder, but I want this part of the game to be easier. And that gives the player some control, rather than, oh, I'm finding this a bit hard, so everything has to get easier. Why would that be a bad thing? I don't understand. But apparently it is. Or apparently it's just not worth thinking about.
That was half a dozen.
I'm in your mind, stealing your ores. Switching weapons there because the previous ones ran out of energy because I used them in combat. I'm wondering if there's a thing that if you do those in a particular speed or anything, you get those, the rare one. So if you're faster at it. So now I need to get out of here. I like the way how this game does allow you to have these three-dimensional spaces. It's, as a 3D space flyer, with practice, this is going to be stunning.
This cave is ours now.
Because you killed everyone inside? In that case, shouldn't it be mine now?
It's a blasted vicious circle.
An FD station? Expect things to be a lot calmer from now on.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
I'm glad I could help. Heading back to your place now.
Credits and plasma. The pitch, yaw, and everything controls. Very, very cool. Just taking some practice.
So, about those keys.
This is highly unofficial, but there is a decommissioned jump gate at the Charybdis junkyard that may contain old key signatures.
I was hoping for a more straightforward solution.
It is indeed a dubious solution, but for a dubious character. You see, while you were gone, I ran a background check. Your name is Adam Roslin. You are a fugitive sought by the Colonial Fleet.
Scrap. Didn't expect a G&B officer to be so diligent.
Well, we have a bit of time on our hands out here. I also learned that you were a wingman assigned to Craig Callahan's squad. A wingman who apparently died defending a doomed engineer.
Just because Callahan abandoned him didn't make him doomed.
And that is precisely why I am helping you. Because in management's eyes, we too are a lost cause. The yields in Ceto are drying up. Director Blakemore is making more profit from our life insurance than from what we actually mine.
Ooh.
Everyone should get out while they can.
I'll search the junked gate for those key signatures then.
At Charybdis Bowl, yes. And should you require some additional funds, we have a few assignments on the job board.
Sounds good. Thanks, and good luck.
Likewise, Mr. Roslin. Out here, we all need it.
So does that mean I just take all of the jobs? Or can I only have one at a time? No, it seems like I can take them all. And there's no jobs available. So taking them all is good because that means I can track them. I will restock. Quick restock is X, worth remembering, and then I am going to leave. And where I'm going is Chibdus Bowl for spares and scrap. So I set the waypoint there, and away we go. No, wrong button. And this will only be a few light seconds away. What? So how do I get there? Yeah, proximity. Okay, so I've got to travel. So how do I get to Chibdus Bowl? Okay. That's a bit silly.
Okay, let's find the gate and those signatures.
Oops. I wish I could zoom out. That is another thing. Because I can't see what's close to me for being able to do this sort of movement. So I'm hitting my shields because I can't. Scrap metal. Okay. That's fine. I don't know what a gate looks like. And because of no idea how big things are, this is very cool. Copper. I mean, it's good to know that there's not a lot of scrap metal in this. That looks like a gate, doesn't it?
Just junk? Guess someone beat me to it. Great. Now what? Huh? A jump suppressor? Where did that come from?
What is a jump suppressor? To find and deactivate the jump suppressor. Okay, so
How to find a single suppressor in this junk?
there's a roof on that. So I'm assuming I have to come in from over here. Wow, having to do the pitch and yaw. Like, having to practice this is great. A ship colour. Dark Olive, EMP missiles. And an energy injector. Now I get the feeling the suppressor is going to have some people around it. So I'm going to save, because I haven't done anything since I last saved. Now there may have been a... There is a glowy thing. It's one of those crystals that doesn't actually do anything. Except summon you to where there's ACM crystal deposits. So I got a flawless ACM crystal there. Possibly because I did it quickly, I don't know. I got a flawless one there as well. So that was cool. But my jump suppressor detection is down. Like, I'm detecting less jump suppressor. Just flying around these places is cool fun. So there are elements of this game I absolutely adore. This is a huge area though. Did I do that ship? This looks like it's got power. I'm moving away from the jump suppressor though. We build it, you finish it. What is this? I'm wondering if these are like those cargo pods I found earlier. Getting my angle right to be able to... No. Remember I found those cargo pods last session? Okay, so the jump suppressor was a bigger number over here. I'm also looking for possible loot stuff as well. I'm guessing it's over there. Moving down is the only thing that's hard because twat.
Someone clearly doesn't want me to leave.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no.
Man, is this some kind of factory gone rogue? I don't really feel like getting processed today.
This is not great for the anxiety. There's a generator. So I need to get the battery from over there. Well, and my ship control gets so much worse when you pick something up, which makes sense. Now this is pod racing. Now can I get out this way, or do I have to go back through all of that? Do I now have to go back through all of that? Or, right, this could be a way out.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Please, don't Geo-oo.
Huh? Who is this?
I need your parts.
Right, but so do I. You know, this is a junkyard. Why not look for spares that aren't attached to people?
Computing request. Request accepted. IWWWW will LOOKFF for spares that are attached from PPP people.
Nice. The signal's coming from near the jump gate. Maybe that bot knows what happened to the gate's key module.
Yeah, so I've just got a game saved alert. So I'm curious about possible salvage and stuff. So let's see, there is something over here. This is the sort of stuff I enjoy, exploring and...
Credits always come in handy.
They do, because my hull is going to end up being hammered into oblivion many, many times. Isn't that the jump gate over there?
Hey, I'm about to dock at your place. Please, no more tricks. Is that clear?
Affirmative. Welcome to Charybdis Recycling Plant, where your garbage is our future. How may I help you?
I'm looking for a jump gate module that can generate new jump keys.
Computing request. Only head management at HQ can generate and activate new key codes. If you are an employee of Grady and Brunt, please direct all code requests to HQ.
HQ? That's not even in this system. You're saying that everyone who isn't part of the company cannot leave Ceto?
Exempt our colonial military off. Off, off, off. Turning off all systems.
Wait, what about the military?
Colonial officials may use their military override to access jumping facilities.
A military override, huh?
Pyrrhus. I need PAR. Thank you for having visited Charybdis Recycling Plant, where your garbages are few.
Poor guy. But time to head back to Dax.
He doesn't want anything either. I get the feeling I should just sell the stuff, but... there's no way I'm ever going to use that, because that's better. So I'm just going to disassemble it. Nanofibers. Level 5 cargo unit. With extra dismantling quality and extra structure. That one's got extra firepower. I think I'm going to buy that. Buy and equip. And I'm going to buy and move current to... So that has given me some more dismantling quality and some more firepower. And then, because this is just a downgrade now, I'm going to dismantle it. Because I've been... One thing I did get told by people is dismantle stuff you don't use. Now that could be wrong, but whatever. So it did just say the game just saved. So now my missions say to go back to the home base. So let's do that. So on the map, my home base is here. So I put a tracking marker on it, point my ship at it, and hit my C for light speed, I'm assuming.
Any word on the jump keys?
Yeah, one good, one bad.
Just throw them together in one line.
I know how to get through the gate, but we will need a military override.
An override? Like in a hive unit?
Wait, what? We need a hive?
That's what you just told me. You don't happen to know where to find one, do you?
No. No, I don't.
I'm not sure I trust the sound of those pauses. Looks like there's only one place where we will most definitely find one. But it won't be easy.
That pause is on you now.
Your friend just emerged from cryo.
Ben, he's awake?
No, the other one. Get your ass back here.
I will, but first a distress call.
They're attacking us.
I'll have another go. Let's do this. I'll be back.
Well, that happened.
I'm seeing no more attackers. We made it.
And there is some stuff here. Ramen! Space ramen! And I need to get out of the obstructed zone. Then I'll save. And go back into light speed.
We might have a problem. Hey, what are you?
What is it? Dax? Hold on tight. I'm on my way.
Dax.
Paralyzing darts. Your lab here is everything. So you hijacked my transport and brought me here. Not much I can figure out. You left me unattended, so you're obviously not that smart. He's fine. He'll just have a bit of a headache when he wakes up. Firstly, I'm going to give you this local muscle relaxant so you can move your jaw. Then I want you to talk. If you don't give me satisfactory answers, I will use this syringe, which will put you to sleep indefinitely. Blink if you understand. Okay, so where the hell am I?
Cedo system, DMZ.
God damn it. So those bastards really did send me to the DMZ. This is all I need. So you're outlaws.
Not quite. Free agents.
How many more of you?
Just the three of us.
Yeah, I saw the poor guy in the next room. Raiding medical convoys something you do often?
First time.
The hell?
Welcome back. Are you going to cause trouble? Your companion here has been filling me in on a few details. You know, you should never hijack a lady without her consent.
You're unintended cargo. We were only after the meds.
Well, I'm not sure what meds alone will do to help your friend in the cryo. Those are 3rd and 4th degree burns. He'll need operating on. You weren't planning on doing it yourselves, were you?
We're just doing what we think is right.
Well, I'm a medic first and foremost, so I'm offering to save your friend. If you can get me back out of the DMZ afterwards. This is not where I need to be.
Look, we'll bring you back to GMB. Apologies and all.
No thanks. G and B are in my bad books now. Perhaps I should have read the small print in the contract. I had no idea I'd end up in the DMZ.
Okay. Yeah, we can come to an arrangement. No small print.
Okay then. Well, you two can scrape yourselves off the floor while I get to work. And no funny business, okay?
I have to admit, I like her style.
I'm Delia, by the way. Dr. Delia Wendo.
Call me Dax, and that's Adam.
So, which one of you brought me into this mess?
That was me.
That puts you in the pilot seat when I fly back out.
Don't worry. You and I have the same goal here. But first, we need to find a military override to get past the jump gate.
You got a plan for that?
Actually, we might. Adam, have you ever heard of the Cedo Ghost Fleet?
Can't say that I have.
It's a graveyard of old war wrecks, hidden by those Bloodstar idiots. It's a treasure trove of scrapped military tech, bunker casings, cruiser engines.
Hive units?
Exactly. Problem is, it's hidden by distractor tech, so no one ever found it.
So, more beanbags?
Nah, that's not outlaw style. They're more like fortified bases. That'll make them easier to find, but a hell of a lot tougher to take down.
Where do I start looking?
In the deep fields, I already uploaded some coords to your map. Once all the 3 bases are down, the Ghost Fleet will make its grand entrance and present us with our ticket out of Cedo.
Well, I'm glad you two got it all figured out. I'll gather some data on my patient, while you free agents get busy raiding bases.
We're really not outlaws.
And I really don't care. We're good. As long as you uphold your end of the bargain.
Nanotechnology. Doubles the repair speed of nanobots. Yeah, but I never get nanobots, so... Wow. Nanotech. So this is the thing to get. I assume she's going to have to choose to stay with us because Because I never have any nanobots. So I'm hitting the escape key and it's not closing anything, which is annoying. So inventory. No, actually I want to go to storage. I want to put all of those into storage, all of that into storage, all of that into storage, all of that into storage. I'll put the level 5s into storage. I'll put those into storage, those into storage. They still don't stack, which is annoying. I should use them more often. The shield goes into storage, I think, although I don't even know where that just went there. I'll put those into storage. I think I'm going to get rid of the calibrated autocannon. Now the cruise booster. This is supposedly an upgrade, but I'm not sure. And I'm going to keep those for now. Now that is now purely a downgrade. So that gets dismantled. Or can I dismantle straight from here? Yes, I can. That is... So if I sort by type, was it? Anything that's level 4 at this point. Even these level 4 rockets I think are going to go. I don't know. Thing is, I don't know what the dots mean. I think their value in this system. Okay, so perks. Now, the nanotechnology thing looks really good. If I could make... Now, the consumables, I can make these. But they need circuitry, spare parts, and power cells. But I don't get that many power cells. Can I craft power cells? But they need 4 aethium crystals, 3 scrap metal, and 2 iron. So I don't get that much of those either. So these are really expensive. But if I craft a couple, let's give it a try. And then I go to my inventory. That just crafted 2 of them, so it's not as... Oh no, that did craft 4. Ah, so it does craft 4 at that cost, so that's not too terrible. Now if I go to the perks, do I still have... enough for this? Now that was probably silly, but let's see how we go. So let's launch.
The markers show all bases I detected within the deep fields. A few may be duds, but I'm certain at least one of them is a beanbag hiding the Ghost fleet. Once you've found it and taken it down, I'll use a little trick to pinpoint the others.
It'll be the third one. Now if I go to my missions tab, So let's do lost cargo. Which is tracked. I can't untrack that, but this is the one that's tracked. So I want to go to the green spot. So on the map, this is where lost cargo is. So I set a waypoint for it, which is over here.
You really think we can trust her?
Delia? Well, she had the upper hand and didn't play it. As long as we don't provoke her, I'd say we're safe.
That includes not revealing to her that you're a clone. I know by now you're just a regular dude and all, but there's a lot of resentment against clones in the colonies.
You don't have to remind me. Not even Ben knows.
Better keep it that way.
There'll be a ping. There we go. Where was that? That was unknown signal. Unknown signals are always fun, right? But they get me stuff. So what was I doing here?
They're on to me.
Clothing. Grab your socks and jocks. Flawless Atheum crystals and credits. Keep hitting that wrong button. The fact that you point your thing at it, say travel to this, and it instantly dips your camera, your mouse pointer. Why would you do that? It just strikes me as an annoyance.
The cargo must be here. The signal's unusual. Maybe it's inside something?
Energy sphere dispenser and energy sphere socket. Now, energy spheres have a time limit. I hate stuff with time limits.
Found an energy source. I should make use of it.
$20. But I don't know where I'm going. But I don't know where I'm going. I'm assuming I've got to get through there, but I can't. Oh no. No, it's not through there. Okay. So where do I go? Do I have to go out and around? In 20 seconds. No. Hang on, if I've got to go out and in here in 20 seconds, this is an undoable mission. Again, this is the sort of thing where you need, if this is the sort of thing where all of this timed stuff no, that's not it. I'm wondering if you've got to throw I wonder if I can throw through there. So if I can create and then throw. No. So what's the way through? These puzzles would be fine if there was an obvious solution to them. Yeah, obstacle detected. No kidding. And if this is go out and fly in somewhere else, this is where you need to have a difficulty thing which is adjustable by the disabilities of the person who's playing. Because if it is fly out around to the back of the ship and in the back, although I couldn't even say... The thing is, I can't even... see a way in. There just isn't one, is there? So it's got to be through here, but that's blocked. There's no hint. There's no obvious sign to what you can pick up. There's no... The only thing is we can see an obstacle we can't shoot. The tractor beam doesn't pick anything up. I've got nothing. There is nothing here that is doable that I can see. You can't fly your ship through there. If it's a perfect lineup to throw it through the hole in the time, I can't see. I can't even move my ship down at this point. It's wedged it. So it's dropped the sphere. I can never be that precise. Like, not deliberately. It doesn't go through the hole anyway. Like, that went through, I think. But I can't then aim. I don't have the ability with my hands to do it. So, what's the way through this if the game has no methodology for someone to take more time? What is... What is... So I could potentially take the time to line up if I... Yeah, but I have to fly to there, I think, to do it. No, grab. And, oh, you've accelerated too much. I can never be that accurate. And now it's not gone through anyway. There's no... You're going to have to wait while I look up how you do this mission. So... Everspace to mission lost cargo. Because... Oh, it's a lot... But there's multiple missions. So which one is this? But I don't know. So I can't even look it up. Because there's multiple lost cargo missions. So I can't even look up how to do this. It assumes you just know. And the guide says you just find the container. So there's the container. So I've completed the mission. This is uncompletable. Why would you do this? I found the container. Mission achieved. It says find the lost containers. It's right there. There's one of them. I've done it. What's the problem? It is unopenable because there is no way in there. What are you talking about? If it's put a thing through the hole and then shoot it, because there's no other way in there, and if it is fly around and come into another entrance, that's not doable if you're not a young gamer. You need to put an age limit on this fucking game. There are so many elements that are good, but this time stuff is terrible. You are making... There is no hint for how to do this. Even Googling it, because, I mean, this game was released. This is the interesting thing. This game was released literally 2 weeks ago. But when you look it up on Steam or anything, it's got a release date of 2011 because it went into alpha in 2011. And that's when the game company considers it when it went live. Like, they are so out of touch with... It's like, oh, because our Kickstarter backers had it in 2011... That's when the game was officially released, even though we were changing it constantly. It's like, that's not how a game release works. All they care about is they got their money from Kickstarter. This is insane. If Steam had a mechanism for being able to... And I know I've played this for 10 hours, but for... all I can do is review. But there are so many elements to this that are phenomenal. And then there's this, which is... unsolvable, unwinnable, unbeatable, and unplayable. Why would you do this to your game? It's game over. There's nothing here. I may as well end the stream here because I never come back. A game that I'm really, really enjoying because this is it. It's game over. I mean, I can't even see how to do it. I'm assuming it's a dexterity throw through that little hole. I can't see what else it can be. There's no hint. Energy flow. Great. What do I do with it? Do I have to shoot it through that hole? Right. That is what you had to do. It's just dumb. That was really, really silly. I'm sorry, that is the... That is really, really silly. That is bad game design. Every other aspect of this game, I rate 8 to 9 out of 10. That I rate a 3. Maybe even a 2. Possibly even a 1. Like, it is just bad game design. So what is it? Bring the 2 containers to Nippers Plains Station at Nippers Plains. So map. And why do that? As soon as I hit the F button to travel to something, camera dips down. Why would you do that? Why would you build that into the game?
Huh. I better take care of that base.
So this sort of stuff is cool fun. You're exploring around, you're looking around the base, you're trying to find the things to blow up, you blow them up, you collect the stuff. This is great. This is phenomenal game design. You're flying your ship around, you're doing space sort of things, you're knocking out outlaw bases, you're top notch, stunning, absolutely beautiful. I've got a red arrow on my screen that I can't tell where it's pointing to. pointing to that. Need to find more fuel tanks. Not that. Like exploring a hostile base and doing all of this sort of stuff. It's great. This is really good fun. I'll come back for that shipwreck. Probably. Whoops. See, that's a little annoying. Because there's no way I could have seen that before I hit it. Oh dear, someone's coming for me. Window color, bittersweet. Shipwreck at 3.1, shipwreck at 3.2. Beam laser. Scrap metal. Okay. And what was I doing? I was going for... travel to, dip the camera. Don't know why it does it, but it does it. Now, that's not where I told it to go. I told it to go to Nephis Plains. So I have to leave orbit. Turn around, point it
It's settled.
Okay, good.
So, okay, tells you the rewards there, but I was looking up there, so I didn't actually see what they were. And the fact that I've got to go all the way back to my home base to access my storage is a little bit... Shop. I'll sell those. I'm tempted to sell those as well, but... So primary weapons, I think I got some new ones. Now, I've never seen anything rare or anything superior. Okay. Don't know what catalysts are. Oh, you can add calibrated. Yeah. Adds the accelerated prefix to a shield, increasing its recharge capability. Yeah. So if I was to... How good is my shield, I suppose? So if I go to my inventory, my shield It's worth thinking about. If it wasn't for those timed things, this game would be stunning. Absolutely over the top stunning. Minesweeper. Union Bridge. So I set the waypoint there. But it's not appearing on my map. Oh, it's up there. There's going to be an obstacle now, isn't there? Why not pulling me over there?
We are in need of urgent assistance.
Where are you?
We've got more company. We made it.
You did made it. Whoa. Supergel, iron, and credits. Iron butterfly and small arms, as opposed to big arms. or sore arms, which is what I have at the moment, having had my COVID booster. Sore arm from a COVID booster. 3 out of 10. Highly recommend. Scrap metal. Nanobot small. I came over here because I thought there might be something to mine. And if there is, it will be mine. Is there really nothing to mine over here? Okay.
Time to clean this mess up.
Is this another one of those timing things? Please, no. Bulletproof container, okay. Iron. Level 7 booster. Crystal diode. Okay, what does the level 7 booster do in comparison? So what I've got equipped. So it's got again, it's a lot less recharge speed. So why would something that's supposed to be a lot better have a lot less recharge speed? Thing is, I don't even know what the recharge speed is supposed to be. I'm assuming it's how long it takes to take. So when I do those boosts, you notice my engines fill up really quickly. So I can boost and then boost again and then boost again and then boost again. The acceleration is faster on the one I've got, but the energy capacity is higher on the other one. But I get some structure from this one. I'm going to give it a try. So you see I'm burning through a lot faster.
Okay, much better, but I'm not done.
There's bandits here.
That's that. It's all done.
Thank you.
I can claim this without going there. What is that? Oh, I'm back in Ceto. Right, okay. Wasn't there a place here to dock and get and trade? Trading outpost. Normal demand. So it's saying it's a bit green. Shield XC. Level 7 cargo unit, which isn't as good as the level 6 I've got. It's shields that are the problem. So for example, my shields have a capacity of 118 and a recharge of 175. So that would just be better, and I'd spend 1,000. They say don't spend money on stuff, but I think I just want it. And then I'm just going to get rid of that and that. Because if I do side missions, what I'm not getting because I'm now level 7 and I'm using a level 4 gun and a level 4 sensor. So if I go to crafting, can I make a better sensor, I suppose is the question. So if I craft a sensor, that's got, let's just accept it and then go to inventory. I know I could just equip it. So here it is. So mine is, actually what was it? It was shift to compare. So mine is 5.2, so it's got a better range. loot range is 1.6, which is, well, it says plus 0.1, but it's the same. And the resources range on the new one is better. So I equip that, and then I scramble that. So that's got me a better sensor. But it's these guns. So making a pulse laser which I could do, but I can't make it. So if I craft one, see, even though it's got more level, it does more energy but less kinetic DPS. Its range is down. Fire rate is the same. The energy capacity is the up, and its energy consumption is up. I actually can't tell. So this is way out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, there's an undiscovered site here, right near where I am. So if I save, whoa. I can't tell.
Oh, boy.
See, even this precise mouse over and click on mines. This is fun. This clearing bases and all of this, this is great fun. Exploring wrecks and everything. This is cool. Like, this is very, very cool. Those timed things are terrible. And, like, I still have a horrible... It sours everything else. Power core. Oh no. So what do I need the power core for? Great. What did that do? Oh, is this another timed thing? I just made a sensor. And what if I got trapped in there?
Seems like I found everything here.
I got a new mainframe component. So I just made a sensor. And this one has more range. The loot range is the same, but the resources range is the same, and it gives me 26 firepower. So thank you for the new sensor. So that one gets scrapped. So that was terrible. Coil gun. So it's better in every way, except I don't get the 5% chance to disable a target shield. Oh my lord, I hadn't even noticed that. But I really should be using it. That one just goes away. So missions is what I was looking at. Item retrieval. I think that's what I was doing, isn't it? Oh no, that's down here. So I'm exploring more and more of this system. And there's a destroy base up there. It's been 2 hours. I think I'm going to finish the stream though. So I'm going to save, create new save game, which is end of stream 04. And I'm going to call that one there. I had no one watching for this one, which is okay. Yeah, I wish they had difficulty sliders so that they could turn around and say those timed events, where, you know, that energy core thing or those asteroid things, you can ramp up the time. You can have twice as much time, or you can have 3 times as much time, and you can... Oh, that's useful. Last autosave 9 minutes ago, so you can see how long ago you had a last save if you go to the main menu. That's good. If you could do that, then I think that would be a really nice thing for people who are trying to come into this game, because I honestly am worried I'm going to hit a roadblock at some point where they're ramping up the difficulty because you've got more skilled, and I just won't be able to do it. But we will see how it all goes. Anyone who sees this, thank you very much for watching. People don't... I don't know. It's very weird streaming this stuff, but it's useful for me. And I know I do have some people who watch my streams, so thank you for those. Bye, everyone, and good luck in space.